Hello. How's it going? Yo, what's up? I just got my new cell phone today. No, a couple days ago. Got my new phone. Got the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Why are they... Okay, we gotta change the size. And we need to do... Let's see. I'm putting in out the wrong size of bales. That's okay. Whee! Bum, 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 bum. Oh, shit. Excuse me, I ate too much today for supper. Okay, now I gotta go start the other field. Well, shit. Easy, tractor. Whoa, daddy. Slow down, big daddy. Get out of my way. Fucking bale. Ouch. Trying to get used to the steering wheel for this game. There we go. Hang on, I'm gonna go get a drink.
I bet you most of his brains are in the back at the
That's not something you can just unsee. What do I do now?
Wasn't not me, it's not you. He was unloading Tony waffle. Bam, dude, it's some water or something.
So my parents, because they're just going to snatch out of my body.
A young father is shot and killed right in front of his 4-year-old daughter. The brazen attack has all the markings of a robbery or a street deal gone wrong. But what looks at first like a random crime begins to take on the shape of an insidious, orchestrated plot to commit murder.
It's our experience, things don't happen at random. Basically what I'm hearing is, well, there may be somebody crazy enough in the family to do it, but I don't know who that is.
Possibility. I'm not a violent person.
Anybody who had any connection to this murder will go to prison.
The following report is based on official police records. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On Sunday night, March 19th, 2023, 911 calls come in about a shooting in Navarre, Florida.
Sheriff's Office Emergency.
Hello, I just got off the phone with a family member that said that they just saw someone get shot at the apartments we live in, Cayo Grande.
I got very nervous when I started going down and I saw the man on the floor with blood. Okay. I stopped and I saw a man walking to the opposite direction. What did that man look like?
I know it's white, tall guy, about 6 feet, but I didn't see his face. He just walked away. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm really nervous.
No, you're fine. You are doing a great job. You have nothing to worry about, okay?
Santa Rosa Sheriff's deputies swarm the apartment complex and quickly find their victim, along with a tragic bystander.
Hey, who's in here? Is there anyone in here?
No, Dad.
Okay.
It's
okay. Come here. It's okay. Shut her. Yeah, come here. Come here, honey. GSWs. Tape it off. Start contacting neighbors.
Ma'am, did you hear anything? It's okay. So where's he?
Hey, listen.
Where's Mommy work at? Does she at work? Where at? At your house? Where's your house at?
Anything?
Nothing? I was like,
That's what it sounds like.
you like stickers? You want to see a sticker? A sticker? You want a sticker? You see it? You want me to put it on you? Okay, did you hear anything or see anything like that?
We just heard, we were both outside. He's my husband. We just heard a gunshot. It was somewhere over there.
Talk to me.
There was a dude that can't walk this way. He said that he told us to go inside because he said that he heard something. He said that he saw somebody drop. I don't know.
Let's go sit in my truck. It's cold outside. You want to sit in my truck?
No, I want my daddy.
I know. Okay. We'll get your daddy in. Come here.
In a scene filled with deputies and witnesses, it's only a matter of time before the wires get crossed.
The two guys, not next door, not this door, but the door after that, they saw the man, because I couldn't see his face.
Yes, them, yeah.
Hey, 235, detain him. Okay, listen, if it turns out not to be you, it's not you. Hey, man.
No. They saw him.
Okay, that's just protocol, okay? If he's involved, we want to...
The military.
235, he's possibly a witness. That's 10-4, he's a witness. Hold on, man, sorry. Let me you get take your cuffs off. I'm gonna take them off. Okay. So somebody up there said it was you.
Okay.
Here, brother.
I was with him there.
Who's the guy you saw? What did he look like? What is he wearing?
It was a white dude.
White man.
6-foot white male.
Wearing OCP, like just kind of color hat. He was wearing a sweater as well. I'm pretty sure that when he was walking, he said, "Tell where you're dead," and he kept talking, but I couldn't hear anything else.
Okay.
But I seen him around before, so
Maybe you help me take this off? White guy or black guy? Tall or short?
I did it with you.
Okay. Heavy or thin?
No, a little bit bigger than you.
Okay.
Not much.
Discover like a demolition expert? What's your kid's way? Kinder Surprise. Thousands of ways to love it.
Meanwhile, the deputies attempt to do something that may be impossible. Bring comfort to this little girl.
Hey, baby. It's okay. You like Skittles? No. You don't like Skittles? You like them? Mommy, okay. We'll get mommy. Okay.
I know, baby. I know. We're gonna try to get mommy, okay?
Nearby, deputies start knocking on doors.
So have you guys heard anything in the last, 15 minutes? Yeah, I heard. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay.
Sheriff's office. Hands. What's up, brother? Sorry, can you come out?
Did you hear anything that sounded loud like a gunshot?
Yes. I thought it was my trash can popping. There is about 20 minutes ago.
About 20 minutes ago, you heard? Okay, ma'am. We got a situation, obviously.
It's a situation with several dimensions, many of them heartbreaking.
Hey, do you want me to see if somebody's got a teddy bear or something that you may want? I don't think I'll go see if somebody's got something. I don't have anything either.
Finding out who this little girl is and where her family might be found will first mean making a positive ID of her father.
Colby Vincent.
They look like the victim?
Yeah, shorter hair.
The tattoos? Well, we have these single sevens, so we want you guys to put a lead on just to verify, but we're not cutting and all that other stuff. So we suspect a gunshot wound.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead with that, Brittany.
I'm guessing in her head, in the back of the head.
Yeah,
You got blood spatter up on the door jamb.
Not a close description or anything.
Yeah, that's the paint. Asshole paint.
Hey, is that him?
Looks like him.
Okay. I just was trying to recognize him because obviously he's blue.
I'd be willing to bet that's his car. He's got toy.
Who the fuck is that making that noise?
the blood soak on his hoodie. It's all, it looks like somebody just shot him in the back of the head. I bet you most of his brains are in the back of that hoodie.
Police confirm that the victim is 24-year-old Colby Vinson, but it's one of the few things about this crime scene that they're sure about.
What's your instinct telling you? It's a robbery. Is he robbing? No. His wallet. I have his wallet.
In the doorway, there's some groceries and like some frozen like French fry stuff. So in bags. That's his car there.
He was unloading. Yeah. So he walked up and smoked.
I'd be willing to bet it's dope. It's all dope related. He got a 420 chain in his.
Yeah. It's definitely real.
Police also reflect on what they've heard from witnesses about the suspect's demeanor following the shooting.
They said they just pulled up on a motorcycle, heard the pump.
Oh,
no. Walked by and was like, hey, somebody just got shot.
Oh, that's him. He did it.
And then they said, 100%.
Yeah.
This dude was cool, calm, and collected.
Soon, a woman arrives at the scene who can perhaps shed new light on the victim.
Are your grandparents or?
She's grandmother.
The baby's grandmother.
Okay, I'll be right back.
This is my best friend. Her kids live upstairs. And they just told me that something's going on over here. And I just want to make sure that she's okay.
The woman says that she's the child's maternal grandmother, and she was concerned that something like this was looming in Colby's future.
I'm Rachel's mom. I'm grandma.
Grandmother. Okay.
What did he do? Can you tell me?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out here. What's your name, ma'am?
Christy Moore. Is Colby okay?
Colby is not okay. Colby is deceased.
What?
So that's why this is imperative to try to figure out as much information about what's been going on with him lately.
Oh my God. Wait, what is this?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh my God.
What's been going on with Colby lately?
Do you know Alberta's energy company's nasty little secret? Turns out you could get solar panels installed at no upfront cost if you just ask the right way. And
Figuring out as much information about what's been going on with him lately.
Oh my God. Wait, what is this?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
Hold on, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out my new phone. Hang on.
Colby is deceased.
What?
So that's why this is imperative that we try to figure out as much information about what's been going on with him lately.
Oh my God. Have they witnessed this?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh my God.
What's been going on with Colby lately? What has he been involved with? Who's he been talking to? Anything you know?
Oh my God, to be honest with you, I haven't spoken to him in almost a year because we have been in a custody battle with him because he wanted her, but his lifestyle was not something that we really wanted with the court case. I don't know what happened there. It's all got screwed up. And
what's going on with court?
They gave him 50-50 custody after not seeing her for an entire year. This is the first time he saw her in a freaking year. Oh my God. And we even said it out loud to the freaking judge. That we were scared of his lifestyle.
Inside Colby's apartment, police find stacks of cash as well as marijuana, discoveries that likely wouldn't surprise Christy.
He got infatuated with drugs, with marijuana. He swore to me that that's all he was doing. We find pictures of him dropping acid and this, that, and the other. He's dropped a lot of weight. He's a manager at some marijuana distribution place.
Okay.
I'm so sorry I'm burping, but I'm trying not to throw up.
You're okay.
But I haven't seen him in a year, so has he straightened his life up? I don't know. Obviously, not.
Christie's description of Colby's lifestyle is informative, but the deputy has a more immediate question.
How did you get notified to come up here?
Justin and Shelby live up in something like that. They called their mom.
Okay.
You know, that's my best friend. Kim is my best friend in the world.
So they called, said something bad.
They called and they said, look, there's cops everywhere over here. And Kim calls me, because that's just what we do. She calls me, she's like, hey, you know, I'm going to come get you, put your shoes on. We're going to run over to the reserves and check on the kids.
Christie's presence on scene may be somewhat curious, but the most pressing issue of the night is finding the suspect.
I mean, I think this dude's probably taking shelter somewhere at this point. He knows what's going down.
They're either bunkered up in the woods right next door, or they live in here, or they already got a car.
Detectives will also have to talk to the child's mom, 25-year-old Rachel Moore, and let her know what happened tonight. They go to her house and gently break the news.
So your daughter is fine. I cannot tell you a whole lot due to it being an active criminal investigation, but Colby has passed away.
Where is...
She's safe. She's with your... I assume by now she's already with your mom. She's perfectly safe. Nothing has happened to her. But Colby has passed away. I can't tell you that.
Was she with him?
I don't know all the details. Do you know of anybody that would want to hurt him?
I don't... I've pushed him out of my life as far as possible.
Sure.
So, am I supposed to call somebody and tell them, like, hey, the week didn't work out, I have my kid back? Like,
I would. What I would do is, you have a lawyer, right, for this? You got an attorney for the child custody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just let your lawyer know.
This investigation is still in its infancy, but the detectives find the timing of this custody dispute more than a little coincidental.
It's our experience these don't happen at random. In regards to custody, is there anybody that would have wanted to harm Colby in regards to that?
No, none of us liked the idea, but none of us have actually hurt him. I mean, that's ridiculous.
The next day, the detectives will bring Christy and Rachel to the station to determine whether this possibility is so ridiculous after all. But tonight, there's one last notification to make.
Are you the father of Colby Vincent? Stepfather. Surprise? Okay. With Megan here? Yeah, she's been supposed. Okay. Can you come in and talk to her for a minute? Is everything okay? No, it's not.
After a night of unthinkable tragedy, the detectives begin the next day trying to understand the dynamic between Rachel and Colby.
So can you explain the relationship that Colby and Rachel had before they split?
Before they split, I mean, it was nice, I guess. I got lied to for a lot of it, but...
What did you get lied to about?
He started down a wrong path with marijuana, and then he got obsessed with it. And he was swearing to me that's all he's doing. And I'm telling Rachel, look, this is what he's telling me. He's telling me that's all he's doing. She's, Mom, it's not it. It's not it. Then I find out that he's selling dope.
He would smoke and drive. He would drop
Smoke
acid.
weed.
Smoke weed and
Okay,
drive. He would
okay.
drop acid and drive around. He would
With her in the car?
Yes, with her in the car. After 6 months of my kid being born and me trying to get him to better his life,
Sure.
hey, I was like, buddy, you cannot be the drug dealer with a baby because it puts her in a dangerous situation. I need to go home. If you want to clean up your act and come to my house with me, you can. So I brought him here.
You're not selling dope at my house. Drug test me, take my hair, take my urine, whatever you want. You're not doing that at my house.
He just didn't get his stuff together. So I finally just said, look, this is too much for me. You've got to go. If you're leaving wet wipes in her diaper long enough to cause extreme blisters, if you're going to do these things to her, you said you wanted to take her to the beach with your family, that's fine. I sent you a spray-on sunscreen. You returned her with extreme water blisters. Like, I asked why you didn't use it. You said, you don't like the way it feels on your hands. It's spray-on.
Yeah.
Please just use it. I sent it with you.
It doesn't take long.
Yeah.
Very minimal effort.
Minimum effort.
Rachel tells the detectives that she and Colby separated when her daughter was around 14 months old.
He could only afford to see her for a couple hours on a Saturday while I went to work, and then I came home, or I came to get her, and he was shaking her, and he told me shaken baby syndrome was just a myth, and I was like, it's not. There's billboards about it. I'll quit my job. I don't care. I don't need this.
Rachel says these limited visitations continued until the courts came after Colby's paycheck.
I had her under government-assisted food and government-assisted health insurance. Mm-hmm. And whenever you do that, they go after the other parent for child support. Well, whenever that went through, 14 days later, he turned around and said, oh, well, all of a sudden, I can get her 50-50. I'm definitely not comfortable with that. At that point, I've got a lawyer, and he said that if she gets hurt on his watch, it's just as much my fault as it would be his fault, because there is nothing in writing or anything that says that she was supposed to be there or he was the one with her. So if she accidentally grabs his Coke or acid or whatever he leaves laying around and eats it and overdoses and dies, I go to jail because of child neglect and abuse and death. And so I said no.
Rachel says that she cut Colby out of their daughter's life for the next 10 months.
I didn't want her to be put in a situation because I could see that this is where his life was going. What if she saw this? Then where do you go? That's not something you can just unsee.
With that yes to credit from Capital One, I was able to rebuild my life the way that I want.
This is among Christie's top concerns as well.
How much did she see and how kids are resilient. I understand that because
hopefully she didn't see anything. Obviously if she discloses, Mr. Patrol will talk about more avenues after that. When you were taking her home, did she say anything?
On the way home, she says, Daddy's sleeping on the porch. She was buying medicine.
Back with Rachel, the detectives take her back to the day her custody dispute with Colby finally went in front of a judge.
It absolutely sucked. I went in, and since it got moved up a couple days, my side of the case and everything didn't get turned in time, so it really looked like I just said, no, I don't want you to see our kid anymore, bye, and then turned around 10 months later and said no again. She didn't turn in, she didn't get to see any of my parenting classes, anything that I did, and it was any of the pictures, any of the evidence, anything. She really looked at me and told me that I was a spiteful mother. They said, we're gonna do week to week. I said, okay.
This judgment giving Colby 50-50 custody was handed down on Monday, March 13th, only 6 days before Colby was shot. His stepfather says it was an emotional day.
We walk in the room, Colby's just crying. Like, it's like, oh no, what happened? And the lawyer said, don't worry, those tears of joy.
The
The decision was made that the 4-year-old girl would go to her father on Sunday, and an arrangement was made to do the handoff in the parking lot of a local supermarket.
What time did you drop her off?
6:30.
6:30. And where was that at?
Publix. But I knew to be there because...
That's in the bar?
Yeah, it says it right here.
Did you actually physically hand her off to him in
No.
the parking lot?
No, I figured it would probably be easiest and best for our child that if my mom handed her to him and said, hey, this is what's going to happen. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you later. And she asked him, hey, I know you have to work this week. Do you need child care? I'm right here. I can even come do it at your house if you want. He said, no, I've got it all figured out. Tell Nunu you'll see her on Sunday. And then just turned around and walked away.
Colby's parents, who drove him that day, said that he was ecstatic to be reunited with his daughter.
And he goes, I see her. And I said, hold on, you want me to follow you and video it? And he said, no, I got it, Mom. And then we saw him coming back a few miles over, and he was just like grinning from ear to ear.
We could see him walking across the parking lot. They were both smiling and talking, so we knew it went good. So we were at ease. And we come up, and she was showing us her new cowboy boots.
The couple brought Colby and his daughter back to his apartment, where they'd made up a bedroom especially for her.
Hey, you want to see your new room? Yeah. She goes back there. Of course, Megan and her mother had it all decorated with all new toys and new bed. And she just diving into her toys, playing with them.
We told him we were going to go because we wanted him to be able to spend time alone. And we went home.
It's just sad how happy he was. But that was Sunday.
On Rachel's side of the family, the mood last night was darker, but she insists they had nothing to do with Colby's murder.
We'll pray about it, we give it to God. That's who we are. We're not, let's start a war. That's not us. I'm not a violent person.
Who could be a violent person?
I don't keep violent people around me.
Okay, so I want to put you in my shoes for just a second and make you
understand.
Okay. Well, and this is why we're trying to clear out as many people as we can and talk to as many people as we can, and this is why. Okay, so we'll start with going back to court. Okay, obviously this has been a long standing court battle, and it did not go in your favor. So the very day that he gets to meet up and take his daughter, who he hasn't seen in
almost a year. Yeah.
He turns up deceased.
Right. You can see why I'm panicking.
Okay.
I know how this looks for me, y'all.
I know.
And in the category of things that don't look quite right, the detectives ask again about the odd way Christy materialized at the scene last night.
How did you come to find out what was going on?
I'm nosy.
What happened?
She is nosy. You know, in that apartment complex, my mom's got a best friend that has kids that are 30, 40 years old. I don't know how old they are, but they live there too with their kids.
We were nervous about her being gone for a week. We really were. So I called him. I'm like, hey, just keep an eye out. If you see her out at the park or, you see her around, just let me know that she's okay. I guess the police woke up Dustin. So he says, Mom, it's downstairs. I don't know, but I'm just letting you know there's a lot of cops here.
Oh, she's like, hey, I'm gonna ride with Ken somewhere. So, okay, it's late, but okay, I didn't think anything of it.
But the detectives find it strange that Christy didn't tell Rachel that police were all over Colby's apartment complex.
It's odd that information did not get pushed to you.
Why stress me out more, knowing that my world's already stressed at max?
Well, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't
I go?
Yeah. If there was something going on there, why would you not want to be there?
Because I'm not nosy. Because if I can stay at home and try to go to sleep instead of stressing out and stalking my baby daddy, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
as far out of sight, out of mind goes, that's what I'm gonna try to do. It wasn't my choice to hand her over. It was the judges. I had to, because otherwise, contempt of court, I go to jail.
But you can see how all these scenarios are going to work out in your favor on the same day that he winds up dead. You can understand how conveniently that ends up working in your favor, right?
Okay. Well, how can I make it not? Because you know where I was, you know who I was with, you know what I was doing, you know who I contacted. What else can I do other than flat out tell you?
Well, who else could have done this?
I do not know. This is why I did not want my child there.
Rachel insists she had nothing to do with it, but Colby's mother and ex-girlfriend have suspicions to the contrary.
Can you think of anybody that would want to harm Colby in this manner?
I would think of her.
Okay. And then why is that?
Because she didn't win.
Whenever he told me he got custody of her, I in the back of my mind was really scared for him, because I knew how much she wanted to be in control over the whole situation. I don't know why, but I just felt like something was gonna happen to him, but I tried not to think about that. Rachel's fiance was posting pictures with guns and money and stuff on his Instagram, and then set it to private just recently.
I had a crazy idea. We were surprised that no one had done it before.
Success?
Santa Rosa detectives speak to him as well, hoping he may have answers they aren't getting from Rachel and her mother.
In this game, coincidences typically are not coincidences. I don't think it's a coincidence. The same night that the custody exchange happens for the first time in a year and a half, Colby gets killed in front of his apartment, right? I don't think that's a coincidence, right? I think that there's more at play here. I can certainly understand why, right, someone would get that upset, right? I'm a father, I've got 2 kids. If all of a sudden I'm going to have to turn my kids over to a deadbeat drug user, there is not a thing in this world I wouldn't do to prevent that from happening, right?
We're trying to leak away.
Right. You don't know anybody that would have possibly done this on Rachel's behalf.
I do know.
Okay. Did Rachel ever tell you that she was going to have someone kill him?
No.
Okay. Do you think Rachel's capable of having someone kill him?
Honestly, no. I don't.
Is there anybody else who lives in the neighborhood there that has a violent history that maybe would have done this?
Not that I know of.
Okay. And I find it strange that y'all keep saying "not that I know of," because that's the same words that she's saying. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Right? Because I know for a fact there's nobody that's going to go kill somebody on my behalf.
Honestly, we live on a circle. I stay at the back side of it. Whatever happens on the front side of it.
Right. So, basically what I'm hearing is, well, there may be somebody crazy enough in the family to do it, but I don't know who that is.
Possibility.
In her interview, Rachel says that the first time she knew anything was amiss last night was when her mom sent her a 3-word text, "Answer the door."
So when I answered the door and it was detectives and they had all of that to say, I panicked. I said, "Where's my kid? What do I do now?" And I'm still in that situation. What do I do now? That's where I'm at. It's because, what do you do now? It's because you flat out said this isn't what you want to happen, because this might happen, and then it happens. There.
But the detectives are skeptical that Rachel was as surprised as she claims.
I'm trying to give you this opportunity to be real clear about what, maybe even an idea you have in your head about something that could have happened. And the reason why I say that is we have a picture of the person who did this. I don't want you to be caught off guard if it turns out it's someone you know. Because if it does turn out that you're withholding information and our investigation leads to you withholding information, then how would that work out?
But I don't know.
In favor.
The investigators take her phone. When she steps into the hallway to complain, a detective lays out some hard facts. They know exactly who killed Colby, and furthermore, they know that she's been communicating with the killer. Her response is to become silent and stare at the floor.
I know it was something to do with her. I feel like she was really upset that Colby won custody, her and her mom are very, like, not good people. And I feel like, I know they probably did that.
The detective tells Rachel that they know she reached out to her former stepfather in Alabama, a man named Jason Curtis. The detective invites Rachel and her mother to go back into the interview room, where the two have a brief but intriguing exchange.
Oh, he knows. He knows. I'm gonna say that Jason called me and I called him.
Did you tell your mom what's going on?
No, I figured I could tell us all at the same time.
Okay.
Is this something I need to sit down
Yes.
and throw up?
Yeah, you might.
I'm gonna sit all the way down on the floor then.
Okay.
Would you like me to grab you a trash can, ma'am? That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, seeing how I'm fixing to probably lose my chance.
But as Christy struggles to keep it down, her daughter starts coughing it up.
I called Booger on Monday and told him about the court date with Jason Curtis. And I was panicking then, and he told me not to worry about it, that it wouldn't be something that you gotta worry about. And I messaged him, told him everything that was going on. And he had sent me pictures of knives and guns and Renaissance. But I didn't think anything of it because he lived far away, and he's just, I told him thanks for making me feel better. Just genuinely, just needed to know. Just needed you to know.
What did he send you the pictures of the knives and guns in? Was it on text message, Facebook?
Messenger, but I thought that was bad to have.
Facebook Messenger, right.
Yeah, after what I deleted that immediately as soon as everything hit the fan. I was like, oh wow, this is probably bad. This probably looks awful. I called him throughout the week, and I was telling him because he talks to me. I grew up with him as my backbone of the dad. Like, my dad wasn't around much, but he was, so.
You think you would actually come down here and shoot him?
I don't know, but he did tell me not to worry about it, and he called last night and said that I don't have to worry about it and everything's fine.
And what did you say?
What are you talking about? Huh? He said, yeah, you don't have to worry about it, it'll be fine, but I gotta go. And he just hung up.
No.
But I gotta go. I gotta put my in the wind. Gotta go. I was like,
And that's what he told you?
yeah, I was like, what?
Ma'am, are you okay? Do you need some water or something?
No.
Ma'am, do you need some water or something?
I don't know what I need right now. I'm so, I think, because it just got snatched out of my body.
These are disturbing revelations, but there's still much about this case that remains unknown.
When you gave him the update, did you say anything else, or make anything that would make him believe, like, I need to do this?
Other than your daughter crying, puking, other than saying I did everything that I could, I don't know.
Did Jason know him while you guys were dating?
No,
How did he know where he lived at?
I don't know.
Did you give that information that had his address on it to anybody?
Now listen, I want to make sure you understand, when we do a forensic download of your phone, it's not going to capture just what we get on our phone. If we have to come back later and say, well, what's this about, then that's not going to look good, right?
You're come back later a lot. I didn't think he would.
Okay.
Told him I would pay for his gas. This looks awful for me.
Did you actually?
No, I didn't. When I tell you, I didn't know. I didn't know. When I got the call, I didn't know. This looks so bad for me, y'all.
But the detectives still feel like they haven't gotten the whole story.
So after you talked to him on Monday, did you talk to him daily after that, or was it just Monday and then that was it?
I don't know. It was Monday, Friday,
I think I talked to him all weekend, which makes it look even worse.
Did you know any of this, Mom?
No, I did not know any of this.
Why would you put my daughter in that situation?
Is he?
Why wouldn't he? Okay, this sounds especially coming probably to a cop. Why wouldn't he wait until my kid was gone? Why?
Do you all know him to be violent in nature like this?
Booger, yes.
I would never think that he would actually kill somebody.
The detective showed up at your house and told you that
I wanted to puke.
Colby was killed.
I immediately asked where my kid was, if she saw anything. I thought, I didn't know what happened. I didn't know if she had said anything. I thought, oh my God, how could you do this to her? How could you do this to me? What's the situation you're gonna put us all in? I panicked.
The news that her ex-husband may be responsible for Colby's death leaves Christy needing some air, but she leaves Rachel with a final devastating thought.
That's not our decision, and that's not what we're doing right now. Okay, I don't want you
I just had to share that. I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't want you to go that direction. We haven't mentioned that to anybody, and we haven't even made any phone calls. So I don't want you to jump to conclusions right now.
Please don't think that I didn't do this.
I don't want you to jump ahead right now. Okay?
Sir, can I get out when I get there?
Yes, ma'am. The same way we come in.
Sir, please.
I didn't do this. I'm sorry without that. Please don't take her.
With Christy out of the room, the detectives zero in on just how much Rachel knew when Jason called her last night.
What he says to you makes you so sick to you.
When he said, I gotta go, I can't talk right now, I gotta put my in the wind.
What did you believe?
I believed that he was here. I believed that he hurt him and that my kid had to witness it and that it was going to come on to me and that he just ruined my life. I've never been more scared in my life. Sitting right here with all of my cards laid on the table. You'll have my life in your hands, literally. I did not do this. I did not know he would do this. I did have an idea of who it would have been early on. And I'm sorry I withheld that. But it scared me right out the get-go because of the fact that look how it looks for me.
The detectives ask her about any messages that may look particularly damning once they recover them.
They're gonna look bad. Like the one that says, at this point I would pay for your gas money if it meant I didn't have to wet my sheets at 25 years old. That's gonna look really bad for me. The pictures of, take your pick of the swords or the knives and I jokingly said whatever would be easiest to carry. It says, well, maybe I need to go hunting. I said, well, I have an address. It's not even much of a hunting party. That's in text messages. That's gonna look very bad.
The detectives wrap up their conversation with Rachel and make their exit. It isn't long until she gets antsy to leave.
What?
Thank you, Rick. That's what I mean it.
Can I help you, Matt?
I'm just in here.
Is there anything you need for the moment, or I can check with the detectives you were talking to. I think they're doing something at the moment. Just have a quick seat. I'll go confer with them. And
If I'm not allowed to get my phone back and we're done with our questions, can I just...
so, as I said, I'm not working this case. I gotta see if they have anything else for you.
Okay.
Just, if you wanna have a seat again, I'll go get them, okay?
If Rachel is in a hurry to get this investigation to the next stage, the detectives decide they can accommodate her.
Rachel, we talked to our state attorney, based on all the information. He's advised we're going to place you under arrest right now, okay? I don't want you to fight us or anything about this right now. I just want you to understand this is just a very early point of the investigation, and
If you place me under arrest for something that I didn't do, it goes on my record and everybody can see it.
No, it doesn't. This is just the first step, okay?
I didn't do this.
Well, you got to give yourself a chance that coming clean and being honest really does make a difference in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah?
Going to the county jail is not a prison sentence, okay? So don't treat it that way, okay? But it's just part of what has to happen.
Okay, what am I being arrested for?
Right now, we're gonna charge you with tampering, and they're gonna look at accessory after the fact charges. Okay.
Accessory to murder? I didn't do this.
Rachel has to wait for her transport to jail, which gives her time to ponder the situation she's in.
Honestly, my next step is to sit still. Sit still and be told what to do next. Let somebody else make me a bird in a cage.
It feels like the longer I live, the more of a show it just becomes.
Somebody else shoots somebody else, and I get arrested with homicide charges. I think I'm ready for a nap, bro.
Oh, man. I'm going to the jailhouse. They give you new clothes. Guess what? I don't have any freaking panties on.
These handcuffs. I can't even burp properly.
Is this the
lawyer that advised me not to speak to you guys today? He said I could pretty much guarantee you that if you go in there and talk to them today, they're going to arrest you.
While this prediction seems to have come true, police know that Rachel wasn't the one who pulled the trigger last night. To track down Jason Curtis, they'll have to rely on the cooperation of the police in Coleman County, Alabama, who are planning to move in soon. In the meantime, the next chapter in Rachel's life begins.
Have you ever been to jail before?
Not the county jail.
Okay. Yeah, it's not as bad as you see on movies and stuff. You'd be okay. Especially in Santa Rosa.
Honestly, if you have toilet paper, I'm good.
Yeah, our jail's not, the Scambian's jail's terrible, but our jail, it won't be that bad.
I'm not worried about jail being bad. I'm worried about my child being arrested for something that I didn't do. My baby daddy got shot, and I am going to jail, even though I have no gun residue on me. I'm wondering if I'll ever get to see my daughter again. I'm wondering if my freaking Diet Coke is flat. Pretty.
Police lights will flash again the next morning when deputies in Alabama arrest 53-year-old Jason Curtis a few blocks from his home.
When did this happen? From what I was told, it happened Sunday. I was at work Sunday. We're right down here on 69 Highway, right across from S&S. Yeah. Building them other building. But you are being placed under arrest for that warrant right now. And Florida's on their way up here, that particular county or city or whatever it is, the officers are coming from there. But you do have that from inside. Anything you say can't.
Rachel's mind may have been all over the place last night, but Jason keeps coming back to a single word.
It's stupid, man. What we're going to do is stupid. It's stupid. I was in the infantry for 12 years. Guys, it's stupid. Y'all know my dad. Y'all know my mom. You know.
But even before they get Jason Curtis in an interrogation room, the deputies find something that may be of some relevance.
That gun in the car is probably the one he used.
The .38 special revolver in Jason's truck is neither the first nor the last piece of evidence connecting him to a murder he says he knows nothing about.
Everything in our collection represents a great deal we found on Skyscanner. Skyscanner sends us the latest prices straight.
So the reason we're here is there was a warrant put out for your arrest, all right, for the murder of Colby Vincent. All right. Does that name even sound familiar to you?
No.
All right. You have a stepdaughter, Rachel, correct?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a stepdaughter named Rachel?
Yes.
Okay. What was Rachel's ex-boyfriend?
Okay, I didn't know his name. I've never met him.
All right, so this incident, obviously, I mean, you've been given some details, happened on Sunday, this past Sunday. Can you tell us where you were at all day?
Yeah, I was at home most of the day.
Okay. Was anybody home with you?
My wife.
Okay. Can she verify that?
Yeah. I don't really want to answer any questions till I know what's going on. I mean, I know Rachel was having trouble with something about custody, but I ain't had nothing to do with that family in 10, 15 years.
What do you know about the custody stuff?
All I know is that Rachel and them didn't him to have the baby, and I don't know what happened.
I'm just gonna put it out there. You're lying. I can tell.
I was home that morning.
Because we already talked to your wife.
Yeah. We did go to Florida.
Yeah. And what time did you guys go to Florida?
I don't remember what time of the day it was. Is that around lunchtime, I guess?
Jason's new admission that he traveled nearly 300 miles to Florida on Sunday matches the story told by his girlfriend, Angela Fawcett.
But I miss the beach so much, and I talk about it all the time. And so it was like spur of the moment. Let's just, we've just got the day, let's just drive down there.
Yeah.
And
when was this?
Sunday morning. He wanted to show me where he used to live. Let's see, we went through Milton, I think. And then it was the next little town, Navarre. The only person I remember him talking to was the guy at the liquor store, because it's the liquor store he always went to. And, they used to play music together because he's a musician.
You remember what liquor store that is?
I don't remember the name of it. It was right next to like a sports bar and grill or something.
Not only has Angela admitted being in Navarre Sunday night, the couple's trip to the liquor store puts them in the very same Publix parking lot that the child custody exchange took place. Surveillance cameras at the sports bar Angela mentioned show a Volkswagen Beetle matching hers driving into the parking lot at 6:27 p.m. and leaving at 6:51 p.m. The custody exchange happened precisely between those times.
Well, I just want to let you know that Rachel went to jail yesterday for accessory to first-degree murder.
What's she got to do with it?
Well, she's fixing to spend the rest of her life in prison. Now, I want you to be the person to stand up and say, are you the reason that she's in prison right now and that she's in jail?
No, she asked me if I had a room so she could go stay with me. And I told her that she'd be breaking the law and be kidnapped.
Did you talk to Rachel at all while you were down in Florida?
While I was down in Florida?
No.
Let's talk about your communication. What kind of conversations have you had with Rachel recently?
Yeah, it's mostly about, she's just upset.
Real upset?
Yeah, very upset. She said she had pictures of...
What kind of information did Rachel share with you?
All she said was the court ruled in his favor and they wouldn't even look at the pictures of where the baby had been abused and burnt. And she said that he was selling drugs out of that apartment.
So what did you do to help take care of her?
Nothing. I told her to pay attention to her mother. Told her to do what her mom says. What can I do?
What did you do is the question.
I'm not going to go to jail the rest of my life for something I did not do.
But you're going to let Rachel do it?
If she's guilty, there's nothing I can do about it.
So it's an accident that we're sitting in front of you?
No, it's not.
Okay, so tell me why it's not an accident that you're in that chair right there in handcuffs.
Because you believe I shot somebody? Well, since I didn't, you can't prove it, so I don't know what to tell you.
How do you know the victim was shot? No one told you that.
They did. They told me that this morning.
Who did?
The guy that had me down on the highway. It was 69 highway when I was arrested.
The detective notes in his report that Jason was not told this by the Coleman County Sheriff's Office, who only stated that the arrest warrant was for murder. Regardless, the detective says it's remarkable how far his story has come in such a short time.
When we started this conversation, you said you was at home all day.
No, he asked if I was at home at all that day, and I said yes.
You started that. It wasn't until you said that we talked to the wife that you said, yeah, we went to Florida.
I don't volunteer no information until I found out what's going on.
Right, that's a big part of the day. A 5-hour drive. What'd you do on Sunday? I don't know. We sat around the house. Oh, we also took a 5-hour drive.
Well, I was first waiting to see if it was in your damn business.
No, you're fishing out information. You're trying to figure out how much we know. But we know enough that you're sitting there.
I know I didn't do it.
I just want you to have the opportunity to prove where your true loyalty is.
My loyalty lies with her.
You're a tough enough guy to drive down and murder somebody for your stepdaughter, but you're not man enough to say you did it to protect her. But you're going to let her ride for this crime and lose her child. That's how much you're going to take care of her. So did you really take care of her?
Something I didn't do. I can't help what's going on with her. I would help her, yes, but going down there and commit murder, no.
Meanwhile, the shocking seriousness of the situation dawns on Angela.
I didn't want Jason to drag a lot of people down with him. Do you know what I mean? Like Jason made a bad decision in the heat of the moment, I think based on emotions, trying to do the right thing to help her out.
So you're telling me he killed somebody? This can't be real.
But as upset as she is, Angela says that Jason would never do such a thing, and that furthermore, he didn't have the opportunity.
The only person we talked to in Florida was the liquor store guy that he used to go to that liquor store all the time. There was no fight with anybody, and the only time we were apart was like when he went to the bathroom.
Where did y'all stop to go to the bathroom?
Maybe a Tom Thumb.
That was a gas station he was at?
Yeah.
Do you remember what was around you? I mean, what was like, what, anything else that was around the Tom Thumb?
I think there was a hotel.
Both a Tom Thumb gas station and a Hampton Inn hotel can be found in close proximity to the Cayo Grande apartments. But Angela insists that Jason was never out of her sight for more than a few short minutes. The detectives turn up the heat on Jason, hoping that Angela's predicament will push him to confess.
How far do you want to keep taking this? How many people do you want to see in jail tonight?
I don't want nobody in jail tonight.
Well, right now you got Rachel, you got you got your wife. So you don't think it's a crime to drive someone across state lines to commit a murder? Which you're going to let all kinds of people go to prison
Don't take my kindness for weakness, okay? Don't insult my intelligence.
Well, then use your intelligence and realize the big picture here. We've been watching your house since 3 o'clock in the morning.
I had this knock on the door.
And then the second that your wife left for work this morning after waking you up, she was detained and her car was impounded, and we're doing a search warrant on the car right now, and she's fixing to get charged and extradited to Florida for accessory to first-degree murder.
On you because she has nothing to do with it.
Because that's
she
what
was with me the whole time.
No, because that's what exactly. She was with you the whole time.
I didn't do it.
She was with you the whole time. It's exactly what she said to you.
I don't mean to be stern with you, but you're kind of being told. If I was going to do it, nobody would know about it.
I think that's what you tried to accomplish and didn't happen. So talk about sending her a picture of a choice of weapons, swords, knives, gun. What's the best option?
I sent her that picture. Also sent her a picture of my motorcycles, my guitars, and everything.
Quit diverting. Why? All you're going to keep saying is that, yes, all the evidence says, all the evidence looks bad. All the evidence points to me. All the evidence looks bad. I was there the day he was shot. I was there. Mm-hmm. You're going to say that over and over and over and over and over again, and the only thing you're going to go with is, I didn't shoot the man? Why are you lying about it?
Mm-hmm.
How many do you understand who's going to go to prison for this for you? Understand how the law works. Let me give you the example of a bank robbery. If the bank robbery happens here, but this person who's not even at the bank robbery rents the car that they do the robbery in, that person goes to jail for bank robbery. Anybody who had any connection to this murder will go to prison. Maybe you could just own it for a minute.
I didn't kill the man. I want my life.
Save your wife. Okay. Fine.
Not admitting something I didn't do.
But despite Jason's steadfast commitment to his story, detectives find one last crucial piece of evidence in the car he and Angela took to Florida.
In the center console right by the leadership here, we found this note. I want you to take a look at the note.
What does that say?
So it says 77
Yes, and the numbers, but I can't make.
Cayo Grande, Navarre.
That's a word?
Yep.
Red toy
Red.
by Vincent.
Colby Vincent.
I mean, this handwriting matches all the notes and stuff that are in his.
Oh, it looks like his handwriting.
Well, that's the note that we found that was inside of your car, and that's the name, that's the address, where the murder occurred. So you weren't aware of that information at all?
I love him. I can't believe this, and I'm not going to.
Are you upset because he got caught, or are you upset because you didn't know this was happening? You didn't know this happened kind of in front of you.
I'm not
stupid or anything.
He killed the person whose name is on that piece of paper, who drives that car, who's in the presence of that little girl.
He wouldn't do that.
He 100% did that.
A couple months later, detectives get their first real look at the data from Jason's cell phone. It locates him at the Cayo Grande apartment complex from 7:56 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on the night of the murder. It shows him returning to the parking lot at 8:45 p.m. before leaving again at 9:39. The police report states that the shooting was reported to the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office at 9:43 p.m.
I know Rachel did not shoot that man, and I didn't, so what am I supposed to say?
A ballistics test later matches the bullet that killed Colby to Jason's revolver.
No, I'm gonna end up my day in court, going down set free, and I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna say, owe me an apology.
Jason is charged with murder, and as the detectives warned him, he wouldn't be the last to wind up in handcuffs.
You guys have your IDs on you? One of you, Christina Moore?
Yeah?
Is that you?
Yeah, why?
All right, can you step out and talk to me real quick?
What? I mean,
just step out with me right quick, okay? Go ahead and step out with me, okay? Can you turn around and put your hand behind your back for me? Hang on, and I'll let you know. Just hang tight.
don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. As long as you don't pull away from me or anything. She's a warrant for her arrest.
For what?
Accessory after the fact.
What the actual?
Capital felony.
For what? Money's in the safe, and call Keith.
I believe it's a $150,000 bond.
$150,000 bond for what?
She'll see when she gets to the jail.
In their investigation, police found that an account belonging to Christy Moore transferred $100 to Jason Curtis using the Walmart payment app on the day of the murder. Perhaps not coincidentally, Rachel sent her mother $100 through Cash App that same day.
My God, y'all come in 3 deep to arrest me?
Yeah.
Have y'all?
It's a capital felony.
For
yeah.
an investigation.
But I didn't do it.
Well, hey, look, I don't know anything about the case. I just know what the warrant's for.
Holes.
In an unsent letter from jail, Jason wrote, "Christy, I have a tremendous amount of love in my heart. It belongs to no one but you," suggesting that his feelings for her had not faded over the years.
That son of a...
Investigators find that Jason called Christy's phone at 6:34 p.m. on the night of the murder, right at the time the child custody exchange was happening in the Publix parking lot. By the time police looked at her phone, that number had been deleted from her contacts. It should be noted that in a call recorded by the jail, Jason suggested that Rachel may have been using her mother's phone to communicate with him.
I am being arrested.
You are.
I had a damn speeding ticket in 25 years.
Come on, let go. I really need these.
So what's up with the foxes? Oh, we switched. It's actually more efficient than Adobe Acrobat.
Watch your hip.
Down with the head. Got boom.
Huh?
Sit down with the head. Smash my boom.
Yeah, sorry.
Guess this makes more sense as to why they wouldn't give me my grandbaby if they think I had something to do with it.
Like I said, I have absolutely nothing to do with it.
Vented to my ex-husband. And he did this, not me.
While Christina Moore was arrested for accessory after the fact in April, news reports say the state attorney dropped the charges in January 2025, stating only that recently discovered evidence had made prosecution essentially impossible. But that still left a few loose ends for case investigators.
They're gonna be in trouble for being with him.
That's what I want to avoid.
Because Angela Fawcett didn't tell police that she and Jason were at the Cayo Grande apartments twice on the night of the murder, she was charged with accessory after the fact, capital felony, in May 2024. Her case is still ongoing.
This man gets shot. I had no gun residue on me. I was where I was supposed to be, doing what I was supposed to do, and I still get arrested for his murder.
Rachel Moore was tried and convicted of first-degree premeditated murder and tampering with evidence in April 2025. She was sentenced to a mandatory term of life without parole, leaving behind a little girl who may have inadvertently solved the case before anyone.
Mommy did it? Mommy did what? She didn't say that.
the man believed to have pulled the trigger that night was also charged with first-degree premeditated murder. In May 2024, Jason Lane Curtis was convicted and sentenced to a term of natural life in prison. According to a victim impact statement written by Colby's grandfather, the innocent young girl who was only 4 when this nightmare unfolded in front of her eyes was adopted by Colby's mother, Megan. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
Car! Walk right here. Shut the f up. I don't give a f who you are. Get on your goddamn knees.
On Sunday, June 12, 2022, a police officer was parked on the side of the road near mile marker 101 in Key Largo, Florida, when he noticed in his rearview mirror that a white Chrysler 300 was rapidly approaching. His shift was seemingly quiet for the most part, but unbeknownst to him, this was all about to take a dramatic turn at 3:57 a.m. In the blink of an eye, the driver quickly passes the visible and marked police vehicle. Immediately, the officer pursues the car and alerts the nearby units. It didn't take long before the high-speed chase is spotted by another officer. Despite being pursued, the Chrysler isn't slowing down and even begins to accelerate, appearing to try and evade the police. Finally, after several miles, the suspect slows down and comes to a complete halt. But this unexpected chase isn't the only surprise in store for the officers when they eventually discover the identity of the driver.
How many people in the car? Get out of the car! Get out of the f***ing car! Just walk right here. Walk right here. Shut the f*** up. Get right over here. I don't give a f*** who you are. Get on your goddamn knees. Yeah, I'm a cop. Why you acting like that? I'm a cop. Then you'll listen to me when I tell you to get on your f***ing knees. I'm a cop, Where? You used to work for Miami-Dade. Yeah, I can work that, man. Stand there. Be quiet. Don't say another word. You hear me? Sit down.
The officer, visibly disappointed, is met by a quickly approaching sergeant, who is given the rundown of the heated scene. He's assured that the situation is under control, but in a staggering turn of events, they quickly realize that the driver of the speeding vehicle is indeed a police officer.
Holy fuck. Jesus. This was not on when he passed me. Visor light. Well, that wasn't on when he passed me. No, he's drunk. Did you turn it on or it was on? It was on, but the visor's up. Let's find out who his supervisor is. Boss, what's your first name? Donovan. Don't say anything just yet. Understand me?
This is 26-year-old Donovan Rojas, an officer with the Miami-Dade Police Department. In a reversal of his usual role, he finds himself at the center of an arrest.
Before I ask you any questions, you must understand your rights.
Before going any further, the officer reads Donovan his Miranda rights.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Okay. I feel you're impaired. Me? Yeah. No. Okay. Are you willing to perform field sobriety exercise to dispel my suspicion that you're impaired again? No. Okay. Is this an agency vehicle? Yes, sir. This is his agency car. Huh? This is his agency car. I just asked him how to run the tag, but this guy says he doesn't want to talk. He refuses to do sobriety exercises. Still want more? Absolutely, he's f***ed up. It is what it is. We're going to do rotation. If they have somebody local that can come and pick it up. I clocked him at 107. I got him up to 111. I know he saw my lights. Oh, yeah. As soon as he passed me, he was leaving in and out of traffic. And he's not on duty, so...
Additional officers begin to sort through the vehicle, only to find an assortment of police equipment, along with several other items. This includes various firearms, weapons, a spare tire, and what seems to be a few bottles of unidentified prescription pills. It has yet to be reported as to what Donovan may have been doing prior to the dangerous course of events. But just by looking at the state of the unmarked car, it's clear that something isn't quite right.
Donovan, sir, we're trying to get all your stuff to somebody safe. Can we contact your immediate supervisor? We don't want to leave all your shit here.
Have you got my number there?
I got your phone right here.
Yeah.
Yep. You already invoked your right to remain silent, so I'm not going to ask you any questions, bro, man. This is not the highlight of my day.
I'm sorry, brother, but...
Yep, don't say anything else. I got it for you, Sergeant. Sergeant Diego Cruz.
Donovan is driven to the police station, where he remains silent throughout the entirety of the car ride. But as they arrive, the potential consequences are undoubtedly at the forefront of his mind, prompting him to make a plea.
This is how it has to be?
You know how many people are involved in this?
I get you, bro, but like, we're supposed to take care of our own, bro.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 6.5 years, bro.
And if I came to your county and I put you in this position...
Yeah, I'll take you home, like...
You take me home after your sergeant shows up on scene? And everybody's got cameras?
This is my day, baby. We take care of you. Like, this is what we're supposed to do.
I know that's what we're supposed to do, but unfortunately, I can't do that. You're gonna tell me I go to Miami-Dade and I flee from the cops? I'm gonna walk home? Don't give me that bull. We're supposed to be brothers, right? Come on, boss.
Donovan is brought into the station's DUI room, where he will be asked to take a lawful breathalyzer test to determine his level of intoxication. Seeing how he is an officer of the law, he should be quite familiar with the process, although this doesn't necessarily ensure his compliance.
What's your full name?
Call it PBA.
Yeah, you can call whoever you need to call. I brought your phone so you can make all the phone calls you need.
Can call it PBA?
But you can't call right now. I'm not asking you any incriminating questions. You know I'm not going to do that.
Donovan Ross, that's
okay. Stand up. Turn around. I thought you were going to do something. I want to be taking off the cops. Sit down. You have anything in your mouth? Okay, no worries. I still got to touch your mouth. Stick your tongue out, finger. All right.
What are you charging me?
Fleeing. DUI.
Fleeing?
Fleeing.
Really? Out the door.
After almost 5 miles.
Really? I didn't even notice you, bro. And I'm sorry about that, but like...
You know I want to talk to you. But you're telling me that you don't want to talk with me, but now you're talking with me, so I don't know what it is that you want me to do.
Yeah, full door, that's all I like.
Okay, so boss, listen. Either you exercise your right to remain silent, or you want to talk with me.
That's crazy.
Okay?
While waiting for the officer's next instructions, Donovan begins to demonstrate a peculiar string of behaviors. Even without previous knowledge of the incident, it appears that Donovan is not sober.
Can I call my legal help? I've been doing this shit for 6.5 years.
Okay, boss. You don't have too much more time on than I do. I can't give any phone calls right now. Okay? As soon as we're done here, you can make whatever phone calls you need. That's why I brought your phone.
You trying to book me before, like, me calling my legal. If my legal tells me, like, to blow, I blow. Like, I just want to be able to call them.
You realize that nobody else in this room gets this, right?
I know it's ridiculous, but, like, I pulled over. That is what it is. I get it. I understand that shit. I pulled over. Fleeing, bro. Just doing me dirty with that fucking fleeing.
Doing you dirty? Boss, I told you I wasn't going to listen to any sort of that nonsense here, okay?
I never fled.
Okay. 3 cop cars behind you. They literally lit you up right next to you. They lit you up next to you. And you still kept going at 111. Next to you. No, you didn't pull over. You went for another 3 miles.
I literally saw that next turn. Boom, pull over.
Don't say anything else.
Despite his arguments, the officer cannot ignore the possible disregard that Donovan had for the safety of not only himself, but for those around him. On top of this, he'd been driving at a rate of 111 miles per hour, over 2 times the zone's 45 speed limit.
I know for damn sure that if I did what you did in Miami, nah.
Really?
You can sell me all this fairy tales and
I get what you gotta do, bro. But not to that extent, bro. You know I ain't no douchebag. I'm a fucking cop, bro. Like, that's dirty, bro. That's dirty as fuck.
The officer informs Donovan once again that he should refrain from saying anything else, but to no surprise, the advice is carelessly overlooked.
My father's a cop. My father's a cop.
It seems that Donovan has finally realized the gravity of the situation, along with the fact that he may not be able to escape the subsequent consequences. The officer explains that if he doesn't submit to a lawful breath test, this will result in the suspension of his driver's license for approximately 12 months. Still, Donovan refuses.
Tell me what you want to do. Refuse? Okay.
As he's led back to the police vehicle, the officer allows Donovan to make his requested phone calls, where his uncontainable emotions are on full display.
Call the PBA for me, please. Call the PBA for me, please. Tell them to call me, because I don't know whether to blow or not. I'm gonna get booked. Like, I'm gonna get booked. It's different over here. I love you, Dad. Like.
Donovan is eventually booked and charged with driving under the influence, along with fleeing and eluding. Following this, he was officially relieved of his duties as a police officer without pay.
My husband is surrounded by weapons.
I'm sorry, what?
Weapons.
Okay.
He's a hunter.
No, that's fine. He went into it.
He was getting angry. So I'm not going to go over there by myself unless I have somebody with me.
On January 21st, 2022, Lincoln County deputies made their way to one of the smallest towns known to the United States, Rachel, Nevada. Considered the UFO capital of the world, Rachel is most infamous for its close proximity to Area 51. But even more curious is the tiny population of only 45 people that live within its bounds. And now, we will get a chance to meet just a few, although the circumstances aren't quite ideal.
Lawyer?
Lawyer.
Okay, that's fine. There's a copy of the search warrant. Okay, and there should also be a return of service attached to that. We'll fill that out once we get done and completed with the search warrant. Have you step out of the vehicle for me?
Why did you step out of the vehicle?
I need you out of the vehicle because we are searching these premises and this vehicle is part of the search warrant. So you need to exit the vehicle per the search warrant. If you want to get out and get some of these guys here, I'll be more than happy to read and go over the search warrant with you guys.
The sergeant is speaking with a woman named Tiffany, who informs him that there are 3 other people on the property. And just as quickly, the officer is introduced to another resident.
It's Michael, right?
Yes, sir.
We have a search warrant.
No, they have a copy.
Do you have the original?
That I do.
We're going to announce Sheriff's Office search warrant. Sheriff's Office search warrant. Anyone on the property, make yourself known. Wait, so how many more people are here? 3, right? 3, yeah. 3 more besides you 2?
Yeah.
Do you got no weapons on you, nothing like that?
No, sir.
Okay, do you mind just facing away from me real quick?
Okay.
I'm just going to pat you down. Okay, make sure. I'm just making sure you don't got anything. Yeah, you're right. Terry Frisk is what it's called. Search. Okay, stay here with us real quick. What's that?
You can get a woman off. You have a girl.
So we're not. That's because we don't have any in this county, and we're not going to frisk you because I don't think you're going to, pull a gun out and hurt me, are you?
My match on the judge.
Are you going to cooperate and show us around or no? I'm trying to be respectful for your guys' rights.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm talking about the property. I mean, technically we can toss it with the warrant we've got, but I'm trying to be respectful for what you guys got.
What do you want me to do?
She wants you to record us. And just so you know, they have body cameras back there, and then we both have our body cameras on as well.
Please.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Do you want me to go over this with you?
I love you, Jay.
Okay.
Dear Father in heaven, please keep us all safe. Keep us all by the book. Be in our hearts. Amen.
Amen. I agree 100%. So this is just stating that Deputy Stewart over here, who's the one who's filling it out, he's stating that this is why we were called here, the time. This is saying that the judge, Noel Holton, signed it, that we have between 7 a.m. 7 p.m. within 10 days to serve it. It was signed within an hour, about 1 hour ago. He left Alamo and brought it out here.
She searched what?
She searched all the property. We'll get into that, okay?
What are you looking for?
So we're looking for copper wire, transfer core, wire cutting tools, shoes, boots, vehicles, vehicle tire marks from what we have, which are common to be out there, and any other fruits or instrumentalities of crime.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
No, what are you saying?
What professional has? I mean, there's got to be someone skilled.
We don't have to have a professional here. We just believe that a prudent person would see those exact same tire marks, see them on the truck, and that brought us here to the home.
Although the officer doesn't specify where, someone had reported a theft at a nearby location. Apparently, a transformer for one of their power poles had gone missing, but it would not take long to find it only half a mile down the dirt road. Attached was a rope used to pull the large object that was assumed to be hooked onto the end of a truck, given the fresh tire tracks at the scene. However, the rope had been broken off. When law enforcement recovered the transformer, the inside had been completely emptied and gutted of the copper and wires. Still, deputies found 3 sets of footprints around the power pole, prompting authorities to believe that it was more than just a one-man job.
We have a copy and we have to clear the buildings. So, go ahead and go stand by those troopers.
Don't have to do anything.
No, we do.
You want off.
The sergeant follows Tiffany to the marvel of the property, a building locally known as the Dome House. For now, he attempts to thoroughly explain the search warrant to Tiffany, even though she is hesitant to accept. Still, she finally complies. This is a pretty chaotic scenario, only made more chaotic by the disorganized nature of the scene. Some of the parties seem to have an understanding of their individual rights, such as remaining silent, but they appear to have very little understanding of how search warrants work. Generally, when an investigation leads to a search warrant, the affiant must show probable cause for the warrant to be issued, such as an officer's reasonable belief that a crime has occurred or is about to occur. An officer may establish probable cause with witness statements and other evidence, including hearsay evidence that would not be admissible at trial. It's important to note that a mere suspicion or belief by itself is not sufficient to establish probable cause. In this case, the initial investigation which led to the discovery of tire tracks, footprints, and a discarded transformer casing likely provided the basis of the reasonable suspicion. There may have been other facts and evidence in support of probable cause as well, but these specifics alone would likely have been enough. Next, the sergeant hops on a brief call with the district attorney, placing the phone on speaker so Tiffany is able to hear. He hopes to clear up any confusion that would delay their search even further. Unfortunately, we are not able to hear the private conversation because the sheriff's office made redactions to the footage.
Should we go back up and discuss what the DA just talked about?
The DA just filled your head with bull.
Okay, well, I have to honor.
And I'll prove it in front of the judge.
Okay, that's fine, and I have to honor and go with what Judge Noel Holton stated.
Next, the officer meets Thorson Hensner and Tony, additional residents of the property. Despite their initial compliance, they may know more than they're initially letting on. However, it's important to note that all parties are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Real quick, deputies cannot arrest or give tickets, correct? They must have a supervisor on scene.
You guys cooperate? Well, he is my supervisor, so I can write tickets if I need.
Do you have a card?
I do not have a card.
Do you have a card?
Yes, I do.
Deputy cannot arrest or give tickets, can they?
Yeah, well, we can. It depends on what we locate during this.
Supervisor has to be on scene.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Supervisor has to be there, right?
Mom? No, that's incorrect.
Thorson would like to know the exact intentions of the authorities, and the deputy responds by detailing what they will be searching for. And if you can't see it plain on his face, Thorson is growing irritated.
Can I get a couple questions? Is that okay first, Tiffany?
Oh, no, that's not. What are your questions?
Okay, sorry, I don't want to be crossing everybody.
If you want, you can stay out here and then we can search the property and then go from there. Okay, well, I'm the one who filed for it, so I'm sure I can answer all the questions.
It's your deputy. You can't search.
Okay, whatever. Yes, I can. Okay, you can think that. We want to find a spot that you guys would like to stay, so we could go search that area first, make sure, one, there's no weapons, and two, that there's no property of the crime. That's what we're looking for.
Surrounded by weapons.
I'm sorry, what?
Weapons.
Okay.
He's a hunter.
No, that's fine.
Non-ambulatory. Cannot walk.
Okay, but like I said, are you gonna?
Cannot walk.
Right behind you. We're right there on the hill.
Cannot walk.
Okay, that's fine. And so if we need to go in there and clear that and have these officers sit with you guys in that area, that's perfectly fine. I want to get you guys warm and as comfortable as we can while we do this. So.
She would not talk to you guys. She's mad. Post law enforcement. Thinks she knows everything. He's got the world involved.
He went in his trailer there.
He went into it?
He was getting angry. So I'm not going to go over there by myself unless I have somebody with me.
Right.
I don't know what your plans are, but...
The sergeant approaches the dome house where Stan, Tiffany's husband, is waiting inside. However, it's the peculiar and chaotic setup of the home that will likely catch your attention.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stan. I didn't see you sitting there. Stan, I'm Sergeant Walsh with Lane County Sheriff's Office based out of Alamo. I've got a copy of the warrant that I'm going to serve you with today, okay?
I'm going to eat you again tonight.
Oh, he is a little vicious. Would you like...
Maybe it's okay.
Do you mind if I see that so we can read it together? And then I'll give this right back to you.
The sergeant reads Stan his Miranda rights, along with the search warrant, before going into detail about the stolen transformer.
The way that we traced it back to this location is where they gutted the transformer. No one had drove on that road because it was fresh tracks. And the tire tracks matched the tire tracks that were coming into your property. And the shoe prints that were at the transformer around the tire tracks were also located. I have pictures, and I have.
Cast, right?
What's that?
Shake the cast.
We don't do casting anymore because digital pictures do so well.
These cattle, they're the most glowing animal out there. They're the highest radiation carrier we've got.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I don't know much about that. I've got a bunch of other deputies out there waiting for me, or officers.
Yes, sir.
And
I apologize.
No, you're good. Like I said, I'd love to come visit with you afterwards, but can I get this done and I'll come back and I can say we can come back here and shoot the breeze. So instead of having a bunch of guys come in here and search this, are you okay if because I've already explained the warrant, we have the right to be in here. I would just like to search real quick myself and then be done with this building. I would just like to be able to say, and I can put in the report, that we cleared the dome house. You know what I'm saying?
Please try not to move that.
I won't. And like I said, I'll be very respectful.
The sergeant begins a thorough search of the mysterious house, only to find a cluster of objects unrelated to the crime. The residence appears to be just as cluttered on the inside as it is on the out, or something may just be hiding in plain sight.
I don't like that.
Water.
Yeah.
Only thing I found was that boot I sent you, and I don't think that matches.
Didn't look like it.
That's what she was wearing earlier today.
Next, the officers scour the exterior of the property, where they find various trailers and rusty cars. But eventually, they turn the corner and make a shocking discovery.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that what it is? Yeah, because look at the oil.
Yeah, there it is.
We're like 90%, 100% sure that's a transformer, right? The inside of one?
That is definitely one, and Yeah, it's fresh oil. And the tire has oil on it on the outside of the right rear tire.
Good, John. Go take pictures.
All right, I'll go get my camera.
Go get your camera and do that.
The officers appear to make the assumption that the alleged stolen interior of the transformer found on the road could most likely be used for this one. Urgently, the sergeant wants to speak with every person living on the Dome House property. It's clear that the officer believes they have some explaining to do. First, he starts with Michael, who's more than willing to give his side of the story.
What's up, man? Okay, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights again, okay? You know your rights, you understand your rights. Yeah. Do you have any questions about your rights? Okay. So I've got a bunch of questions for you. We've already talked about this. If you don't want to say anything, you have the right to refuse to talk to me, okay?
Right.
Going off your rights. What do you know about the transformer?
I just know it was in the middle of the road.
Okay, from this morning?
Yeah.
You didn't see it last night or anything? No. Did you guys gut it?
Oh.
Did you help unload it from that pickup truck?
Pickup truck.
From that Ford Ranger? Okay.
I've been sick. I've been down.
So we have 3 sets of footprints, the tire tracks, oil on the truck, transformer oil, okay, on the tires. We found the core of the transformer here on the property.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Wait. You did?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm only guilty of saying it was in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Well, is that a crime? No.
No.
But like I said, I mean, if we find a set of shoes or whatever that belong to you, that we have at the scene of the incidences, because we have 2 scenes, right? We have where it was stolen and where it was recovered and where the core was stolen from. So if we find any shoes that belong to you at those, then I mean, we're charging you full boat. Okay.
Next, they briefly speak with Thorson, who pleads the fifth. The officers appear to find his silence to be rather suspicious. Hoping to put a match to one of the footprints found at the scene, the sergeant takes a picture of the bottom of Thorson's shoe.
One more thing, I need to look at your bottom of your shoes. Let me find a cell phone to snap a picture. Pull up your pictures.
That's the Ninja Star one, yep. That's the squares, and then that's, see how it has that little Ninja Star in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the Ninja Stars pronounced right there, for sure.
We located the transformer core on the back of the property. Someone also dug a hole that's the perfect size for it, but they never put it in the hole.
And
the footprints that were on the crime scene and at the place where the transformer was gutted is also actually the same boots that Thorson is wearing.
As it turns out, Thorson's shoe appears to be a match to just one of the prints. But there are still 2 more to go, which leads us to the next suspect, Tony, who's been rather quiet throughout the bizarre ordeal. The deputy reads him his Miranda rights before taking a picture of the bottom of his shoe.
Real quick, before I ask any questions, can I go ahead and get you to lift up your foot?
Me?
Yep. Either one. Okay. Real quick, just go ahead and hold that for me.
Okay, well,
so right now you're just being detained.
Okay, well then if and when I'm being arrested or something, then I understand my rights and I am right here.
Okay. All right, we are gonna go ahead and go through your trailer now.
Searching through the trailer, they don't find any incriminating evidence. Although, as the deputy compares the picture of Tony's shoe to that of one of the prints at the crime scene, he has found what he believes to be another match.
Okay, so I already read your Mirandas. You are being placed under arrest. We have enough evidence to put you at the crime and tie you to the evidence. So, go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
Both Tony and Thorson are placed under arrest for their alleged involvement in the theft, but it's unclear if the 2 were charged or convicted. However, we are unable to learn if the officers were able to locate the 3rd supposed accomplice, who may have slipped away unnoticed.
I lost it. Last seen northbound near the lake. I'm not sure which one it is, just north of Addison Road.
Running from the police isn't an uncommon offense, especially amongst people who have warrants or who get caught breaking the law. In that case, backup is usually called and the squad of officers either hunts the car down or traps it. Standard procedure. But what do the police do when the car they're chasing can't be caught? That's an issue that the officers of Flint, Michigan are about to face right now when they come up against a Dodge Challenger Hellcat going 150 miles per hour, resulting in an intense police chase. On August 17, 2022, an officer of the Grand Blanc Township Police Department was patrolling his corner of Flint, Michigan, when he witnessed a highly dangerous situation taking place. In the dark of night, two vehicles were speeding down Interstate 475 at over 100 miles per hour. From the way the two cars were accelerating, it seems like they were allegedly racing. The officer turned on his lights and siren and attempted to apprehend and stop the vehicles. One of the cars, a Dodge Challenger Hellcat, surely knew he could easily outrun the officer. So, he did just that. Seeing the approaching police vehicle, the driver took off at astonishing speed. Once the police cruiser was out of sight, the driver thought he and his car had accomplished an easy getaway. The Hellcat continued to cruise the streets, not knowing that the officer wasn't his main concern. His biggest problem was actually up in the air above him.
The Challenger took off on me, going at least 130 right now. He's coming under Bristol Road.
It quickly became apparent that the Hellcat wouldn't be caught on the ground, so the Grand Blanc Township Police Department made a snap decision. They solicited the help of the Michigan State Police, who dispatched a police helicopter just seconds after receiving the call.
I lost it. Last seen northbound near the lake. I'm not sure which one it is, just North Anderson Road.
We got him coming through the curves.
It's dark color, that's all I can tell you.
The reason the Hellcat appears white in this footage is because the pilot is using a forward-looking infrared, or FLIR, camera to track the car. For those who don't know, an infrared camera detects the heat that a person or object gives off. The Hellcat has been consistently traveling at a high speed, from the racing to being chased. As a result, the car's wheels have become very hot, hence why it's glowing whiter than the cars around it. This is a lucky break for the officers since this makes their target stick out like a sore thumb.
Did up a little bit, swerved around some vehicles, still driving extremely recklessly. Well, nobody should be in his trunk. You can't, there's no way you can see the Grand Blanc car.
According to the speedometer in the upper right-hand corner of the monitor, the helicopter had to reach a speed of almost 150 miles per hour to keep up with the performance car as it sped down the highway. If an unobstructed flying craft had to fly that fast to keep pace, one can imagine how fast the Hellcat must have been going on the ground.
Chavez now and then up to Robert T.
They're exiting at Robert T.
And it looks like it's going to be an burnt orange Challenger with maybe a white racing stripe or something similar. It's going to be westbound on Robert T. And that's my bad on the color. It's actually going to be gray. It's a gray Charger, black racing stripes. Completely wrong. Boulevard now, still westbound, normal speeds about 40. 3 James P. Cole, still westbound, normal speeds. Slowing up here at Garland, making a southbound turn into the parking lot.
Take left. Can't turn. When you get to the parking lot, you know another car comes down. Can't pocket it.
At its fastest point, the police cruiser was recorded going 71 miles per hour after the Hellcat. Even at that considerably high rate of speed, the Challenger was still going at least twice as fast as it sped out of sight.
Yeah, lost a tire at Bradley, southbound on Bradley. If we get some people in the area, he's
Happy southbound Bradley, lost a tire.
Judging by the homes and narrow streets, it appears that the Challenger has entered a suburb. He might be cutting through, or he might be attempting to flee by hiding in or around the houses. If he plans to do the latter, then that presents an entirely new set of problems for police.
Lincoln right now, northbound. It's going to be coming back up towards M21 here in a second. It's just south M21. He's blacked out. Pulling into an address right now on Lincoln. The numbers are going to be Lincoln Drive. Driver's door is open. Lincoln, that's Lincoln in Chicago. Driver's at the truck. Walked into an address next door, which I think is at Lincoln. There's a pickup truck in the driveway and an SUV darked out further out. He's up in the house. And check that, not up in the house. He's walking around to the backyard, just trying to avoid us underneath some trees. We can get cars in the area. We can get a perimeter.
It's unclear why the suspect didn't enter the house. He pulled into the driveway and took his time getting out and walking away, as if he were somewhat comfortable being there. However, notice that his female passenger doesn't get out of the car. This could be his residence, or this could be the home of a complete stranger.
The driver is basically straight off that first patrol car and behind the house. I have lost him for the time being underneath some trees. If we get a perimeter, Brabant, Lincoln, and Cummings, please, that would work great.
Okay. Cars are on scene. If you could sit tight, hold the perimeter. We got a dog around.
The purpose of a perimeter is to close the perpetrator in on all sides by blocking off all primary avenues of travel in the immediate area. If a potential escape route is left unpatrolled, the suspect can run off unseen. A perimeter can be especially important when a canine is brought to the scene, as some people have a genuine fear of dogs and are more likely to get scared and flee.
Troop 3, where's the dog at? I might have him behind one house to the north of where the vehicle is. Hard to tell though right now. I just need somebody or the canine to go check it.
The 45-minute manhunt came to an end shortly after, and with no casualties or injuries sustained. The suspect was brought out of his admittedly poor hiding place and arrested without further issue. The driver's name was never given, only that he was 23 years of age. The name and age of the passenger of the Hellcat were never disclosed. The car was taken away to the impound yard, and the driver was taken to Genesee County Jail, where he would be charged with fleeing and eluding police, both of which were felony offenses. It's unclear if the driver was actually convicted of any crime.
An internet provider that never
What up? What up, everybody?
on December 18, 2024, officers from the Urbana Police Department stopped a suspected drunk driver who was allegedly swerving between lanes and remained stopped at a green light for over 10 seconds. If they haven't already, they will soon find out that he is the active Champaign County Sheriff Matthew Melvin, ranking well above the officers pulling him over.
For traffic stop. I'm going to be out on Jefferson.
The initial officer is a new recruit with just over a year of experience, while the secondary officer, Sergeant Sean, has worked in the same jurisdiction for nearly 25 years alongside Matthew and is almost certainly very familiar with who he is.
How you doing tonight? Good, how are you doing? Doing pretty good. I'm Officer Van Police Division. So the reason for the stop is... you're kind of all over the road back there, and then you were stopped at a green light.
Right by both circles.
Yep. Yes, sir. All right. You smell an alcoholic beverage, and there's vomit on the side of the vehicle right now.
Really?
Yes, sir. You have your driver's license on by chance?
Yeah. Where are you with?
What was it?
Where are you with?
Urbana PD.
NRC 24, I just got a response back on your 7. Honor does have CCW.
You're clear. Thank you. Get back with you, okay?
Here, the county sheriff's identification is fully verified as he presents a distinctive license for his position.
Well, smell it?
Yeah, there's vomit on the side of the car.
There is?
Yeah, I mean, he's hammered.
Have him step out.
Yeah.
Don't mess around with it.
Okay. All right, sir, I'm going to have you step out of the vehicle.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Come on, walk over here, okay? Matt, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, okay.
All right.
I just want to make sure you're not grabbing something, all right?
Really?
Go over here. Oh, it's all right. Move your wings flat, okay?
Oh, me.
What's that?
Really?
Really what? We're just going to go over here with flat, Matt. We're going to do some tests, all right?
No.
No what?
What?
I said we're going to walk over here and do some tests.
No.
Hey, stay right here. Stop right there. You got a gun with you? Don't act this way.
Don't.
Sheriff, don't.
The officers ask about his gun not just for safety. Having a gun in the vehicle while committing an OVI offense is a serious felony and could cost the county sheriff his right to carry.
We're going to do some tests, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let's walk. You can make a phone call.
All right.
Officers sit in silence for 10 seconds while Matthew goes through his phone.
Amazing.
Another 10 seconds drags by.
Where do you want to take me?
What's that? Over here to this pavement to do some tests?
Okay.
All right. All right. Can you stand on over here?
No.
Okay. You know what?
You guys are amazing.
Silence continues for an additional 15 seconds.
Freezing.
It's cold out.
Yeah, freezing. Ow.
Are you trying to call Josh Jacobs?
No.
Lieutenant Josh Jacobs reports to Matthew and is the direct commanding officer of the uniformed police on scene. It is unclear if the call connects, and no records are currently available to confirm who Matthew is attempting to call.
Check this out. Metal parts. Metal bucket. Metal blade.
All right, well, let's get done with that, and let's go ahead and finish these tests, all right? Are you refusing to take the test? Is that what you're doing?
Jake.
Matt. Refusing to take the test?
No, I'm not refusing to take any test.
All right, then let's go over here to where it's flat.
I like to go home.
Okay. We'll do this testing first to make sure you're okay to drive, man. It's just strong smell of alcohol. You can't drive very well, and there's puke all down the side of your car.
I'm not puking down the side of my car.
There is.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
There's not.
Okay, so we're going to do some tests to make sure you're safe to drive. You're refusing to take the test, we'll be placing you under arrest for OVI.
Really?
Yes.
They're absolutely amazing.
I'm asking you to take some field sobriety test, Matt. Can you do that?
Silence goes for another 25 seconds.
All right, let's get our stuff done first here, and you can make some phone calls here in a minute, all right? What's that? All right, let's step on over here. We're going to take some field sobriety tests, all right, Matt? Are you refusing?
Really?
Are you refusing to take the test? That's what I'm asking you. Are you refusing to take the test? Yeah, I'm recording. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Silence continues for over 30 seconds.
All right, man. I'll let you make a couple of phone calls, but we got to get this moving along here. So are you going to take some field sobriety testing? We need to do the field sobriety test, all right?
No.
Are you refusing to do them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to have to place you under arrest for OVI.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
For driving under the influence of alcohol. Do you got a gun on you?
Really?
Yes. Matt, you're under arrest. Don't you resist. Don't.
Really? Not.
Stupid sweatshirt caught.
You're amazing.
Thank you. Other hand, please. Other hand, please. Don't resist. He's got broad shoulders. Get rid of the set of cuffs out. I'm not trying to wind him up. I don't think you are.
You think I am?
I said I don't think you are.
Wow.
Yeah, it's because there's two of them on it. It's like that. All right. I'll let you know. I'm going to leave your knife in the truck, all right? Is that cool with you?
Yeah. With me.
And then the truck.
Yeah.
Keep double locking the sound better on you, you know.
All right, you got the right to remain silent. You understand that? Anything you say can be used against you in court. You understand that? You have the right to speak with an attorney before any questioning. If you can't afford one, we'll give you right for you by the court. You understand those rights? You understand? You know I'm doing my job. I know you know what I'm doing. Huh? All right, come on this way. All right, turn around. Put your butt down first. I see so hard, all right? Put your butt down first and slide in. Oop, oh, damn, dude, I'm trying to hurt you. You all right? You all right, man? All right, you in? Okay. Are you okay if I move your truck, or you want me to tell? Are you good if I park it over here? I can move it over here and just park it over here in Bodie Circle, if you're all right with that. But you gotta give me permission to do it. If not, I'll have it towed. I don't want to tow your truck, man. I'd rather just park it, but you gotta tell me it's okay for me to park it.
Matthew refuses to answer the question as 10 seconds of silence goes by.
Can I park it?
Another 12 seconds of silence goes by before Matthew attempts to adjust himself in the seat.
Plus, we'll make this quicker when we get those damn things off you. Can I just park this thing? That's what I'm asking you.
5 seconds of silence.
Huh?
6 seconds of silence.
So no, I can't park it?
13 seconds of silence goes by before the sergeant gives up communicating with Matthew.
A high-quality Japanese-style kitchen knife as a gift for less than $20. Holy shit, it's amazing. Seriously, this is a...
Jesus Christ. Nasty. God, it's disgusting. It's not in the car. Yeah. They keep going. I'm parking it.
Yeah.
vomit with a heavy smell of alcohol on the vehicle. I think I left his phone in his pocket. I wasn't really worried about it, but we need to take it out before you uncuff him. I'll meet you back there.
Okay. I'm gonna be en route back to 25 with a male 21.
You're clear. 126.
The just under 3-minute ride to the station is spent in silence.
2411 and 2. 141 and 25. Alrighty, sir. Step on out.
You want to read this way? Yep. Good. This way. In here. Alright, let's real quick, man. Now let's couple things in your pockets and we'll get those things out.
Cute, how tight those are.
What are you talking about? I can fit my finger in there, man. Look at that. Obviously, we're going to go over the 2255. Either way, if you're going to get charged, we're going to do fingerprints. And if you call somebody, you can have them come pick you up.
Yeah.
Okay? So, I'm not trying to put nobody in jail or nothing like that, all right? You're going to, this is your baby, so. Huh? All right, here's your copy. You want to follow along with it? All right. All right, let's start reading.
You're not under arrest for OVI, operating a vehicle under the influence, a drug, or combination of them, operating a vehicle under the influence of illicit controlled substance, or illicit metabolite of controlled substance. Operating a vehicle.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Wait till she's done talking so you can hear everything clear.
Originally start over.
Yeah, start over.
You're not under arrest for OVI, operating a vehicle under the influence of drug, or combination of them. Yes, sir. Operating a vehicle under the influence of illicit controlled substance or illicit metabolite of a controlled substance. You have to pay a fee to have the privileges reinstated.
Amazing.
If you have a prior... If you take any chemical test required by law, your higher driving privileges will be suspended immediately. And you will have to pay a fee to have privileges reinstated. If you take a chemical test, you may have an independent chemical test taken at your own expense.
Okay. Any questions on that?
Nope.
Okay. Run this thing, get it fired up. I'll run through the process, and you can refuse when I get there. Obviously, if you refuse the test, you know, your third driver's license will be suspended for a year. You understand that?
We just took a call from...
What's your social security number?
I'll get it. Start working on a ride if you want. You gotta wait till... All right, before you take the test, the breath test, okay. It refused, yes. What? Why are you drinking why are you driving after drinking this much? Why am I kidding you? I can't believe you're kidding me and making me in this situation.
I haven't drank.
You puked all over your car. It smells like alcohol. You can hardly walk. So don't be like you're kidding me. I can't believe you put us in this situation.
I didn't say yes. I'm refusing.
It'll go. Bring everything out.
Hey, can you come get me? Check the police department. Yep. Thanks.
She hadn't been drinking tonight, has she?
You're fun. You play a game.
Is that a game?
Play it. Keep it in the...
Since you refused the test, obviously you're being charged with OVI. I gotta do the prints. He's gonna print up a ticket as soon as Michelle, is that you called? As soon as she gets here, we'll get you out of here. Come on with me. Before we go upstairs, you have to use the restroom or anything. You're good. Oh, you. Come on.
I'll follow you.
What's that? What'd you say?
You're amazing. I mean,
Make a phone call?
Not right now. Let's get this done first.
Cute.
All right, come around here.
For what?
For your fingerprints?
For what?
We have to do that when we make an OVI arrest.
I'll refuse that.
You can't refuse that.
No, I can't.
No, we'll have to put you in jail.
No, I can't.
Why would you refuse that as part of a booking process?
I haven't done anything, Sean. You know, you and I both know that.
Okay, then take the data master test. Prove you're not drunk.
Really?
Yeah. You're driving all over the roadway. You stop at a green light.
I have not been that.
You puked all over your car.
No, I did not. I have not puked on my car. Somebody else may have puked on my car.
Okay. Someone else puked on your car. Okay. Then why are you driving so horribly?
Why am I not driving wet?
Horribly.
I'm not.
Okay. Then why don't you just take the test and prove I'm wrong?
Why you want to fight with me?
I don't want to fight with you.
No. You want to argue with me because of everybody else.
Because of everybody else what?
Son, really?
I don't care about politics.
Election. Yes, you do.
Give a you see me jumping up and down on the election stuff?
No.
Give a less
I don't
about
care
that.
about it.
Matthew reveals he lost re-election for county sheriff earlier that year. Though the primary vote took place 9 months prior in March, the transfer of office does not occur until January 5th, less than 2 weeks after this incident. Matthew was elected county sheriff the last 2 terms for a total of 8 years. In the March 2024 Republican primaries, Matthew lost the election by just 9 votes, giving Chad Burrows the victory and effectively removing Matthew from his position come January next year. Though Matthew only narrowly lost, his alleged questionable practices may reflect the public's growing frustration behind his leadership. One case, notably occurring after the primary election, involves Matthew arresting St. Paris Police Chief Eric Smith at the Champaign County Fair in August of 2024, making Matthew the second known officer arrested in the county in a matter of roughly 4 months. Off-duty, out of uniform, and out of jurisdiction, Eric was arrested by Matthew at a privately run county fair for trespassing and obstruction after refusing multiple times to store his handgun in compliance with the fair's no-gun policy. The charges were later dropped, likely due to Ohio's House Bill 228, which permits officers to open carry if their badge is displayed, something Eric had, despite being casually dressed. St. Paris, which hired Eric as police chief in 2021, placed him on paid leave after the fair incident and eventually disbanded the entire department. Mayor Susan Prince cited finances and officer retention as their reasons, and cited 5 officers had quit within 7 months, leaving only Eric, who spent at least 2 months on paid leave as the village's sole officer. When asked by constituents who they could rely on for law enforcement, the mayor informed they would utilize the county sheriff's office led by Matthew himself, as the village had been compelled to do since the St. Paris Police Department was understaffed. Eric was formally laid off on December 17th after the disbandment, which happens to be the same night Urbana officers arrested Matthew for driving under the influence.
Just let me go home.
You're gonna go home. I told you that.
Okay.
Glad you gotta take your fingerprints.
Really?
I do.
No, you don't. You and I both know you don't. I'm standing here perfectly normal with you. You and I... John, you know you don't.
What?
I'm standing here with you.
I understand you're standing here with me.
Okay.
I gotta take your fingerprints, man.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna freaking roll around on the ground with you and your fingerprints.
Let me go home.
So you're refusing to get fingerprints?
Yeah.
Without resisting arrest? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not resisting arrest. Come on, man.
Refusing to fingerprint likely wouldn't result in a resisting charge, but it could lead to obstructing justice. In this case, it can be argued that Matthew's intimidation is preventing the sergeant from performing his duty to assist in the investigation.
You want me to call your boss?
They ain't gonna answer the phone right now. It's 1 in the morning, man.
You're silly.
Huh?
Because you guys are being silly.
Why'd you call somebody for a ride home? I would have gave you a damn ride home. You don't live that far outside of town.
Why are you being silly about it?
Come on, come back here.
Where?
We gotta go to the freaking booking room while we wait. I'm just gonna put you in the interview room.
Here.
I understand that. We gotta get your tickets and stuff typed up.
How?
Okay.
Give me a ticket while I walk perfectly normal.
Just have a seat here so we get the...
After officers leave Matthew, just over 10 minutes goes by before body cam footage returns.
And then your citation is going to be for operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, all right? So your court date's going to be Friday morning at 9 a.m., yes. Get you one more. We're not trying to hang you up on all kind of crap, man. So, all right? So, all right, so it's in violation of 333.01A, the codified ordinance of Indiana.
You're beautiful.
Your court date is, like I said, Friday morning, 9 a.m. You have any questions about that? Any questions about any of this? Let's get you out of here. 19. We're outside. Releasing him. Two-banger. What was that? Huh? Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Have a good night.
Okay.
Matthew faces one charge of operating a vehicle under the influence, a first-degree misdemeanor, and has pled not guilty. He was released on a recognizance bond with a 1-year driving suspension under implied consent laws, meaning he cannot drive until at least December 20th, 2025. The original prosecutor for the case recused himself, likely due to conflict of interest, and a special prosecutor was assigned instead. The case is still pending trial, during which time Sergeant Sean retired from the force after working in Urbana for 25 years. Matthew faces up to 6 months in jail, fines up to $1,075, and a license suspension of up to 3 years, though he may be allowed to drive with an ignition interlock device. If caught driving on a suspended license, he must serve 3 days in jail, at least 1 month of house arrest, and could face up to 6 months of confinement, up to $1,000 in fines, a 30-day vehicle impound, and an additional 1-year license suspension. On January 3rd, 2025, an officer with the Findlay Police Department in Ohio was dispatched to the Dick's Sporting Goods in reference to a retail theft. What started as a simple call later involved officers from at least 3 different departments and a determined civilian who caught everyone by surprise.
We just had a lady walk out with 2 of our bulk bags with products stuck into them. Here's my video of her. Yeah, she put them in, obviously you can see her putting them in the trunk of her car.
I just saw you walk out of my store with 2 bulk bags filled with stuff.
Can you give me at least the price on the bags?
No, that's $170.
It got dark tinted windows on it. It was silver Honda.
Yeah, it might be behind me. There's one behind me right now. We're just coming up to Main and 99. Yeah, this is it. I don't think she's gonna stop. Headquarters, we're westbound.
I think they just got it.
Today? Awesome. Good. I'm so happy. I love that. It just is like, makes my day.
She's running.
She's running. Nice. Love that. Even better.
Dave's trying to catch up to him.
Driver, stop your car. You in the Honda, stop your car. No, pull over and stop. Right now. Now we're stuck in traffic. She's responding to the PA. She's gonna stop here at Reineke.
He said he's gonna be on him in just a moment.
Driver, pull over now.
We're gonna be walking.
Yeah, she's not pulling over. We're coming up to 75 now.
Contact OSP or move the direction if I be going north on 75. Ask for assistance. Your hands right. Where's I'll be with him. I'll be calling the pursuit. You can get us on pursuit channel.
Oh yeah, I get to fill out another one of these.
At least we count this one.
Yeah, well, you guys have a
Now,
lady.
I will tell you, it's dangerous going out there, even to get a license plate, but the license plate does help.
I know.
626, you want me to take over this?
Yeah.
Shallow post, you then jumping in here with your 0868.
Just past the 173 northbound, passing on the berm again. Traffic's doing an excellent job of yielding to me, moving, so I'm pretty much able to stay in place.
Even if for some reason they call it off, they let her go, the license plate does come back to her. So I can tell by the video you took that it was her, from her so they may call it off if it gets too dangerous in 75.
Okay.
But we got her either way, so we'll charge her.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yep.
If you're from Canada and you have over $10,000 of debt, credit cards, payday loans, lines of...
No, I just passed a deputy in the berm, but he's not in the pursuit. He's just pulled out, no lights or sirens or anything like that. It's just me right now. Speeds right now are 107. We're getting into a little heavier traffic. She's going to have to either go on the wrong or go right. And she's on the berm.
Now that trooper should have caught you right now. There's another one coming by me now.
Yeah, I don't have any other lights behind me. I got that deputy back there, but he's not in it. Middle lanes, 181, or just when they're eating their passengers. She didn't hit the spikes there for whoever typed that. She just took the 187. 187. Gonna go eastbound here on 582. She's got a left turn signal on to go north on 199. Stand by. Yeah, northbound on 199. Good.
It's safe to do so. One of the agencies needs to take their one position when you leave the position.
Okay, the troopers look like they fell out of this. I might have Perrysburg Township jumping in here with me. We're through the roundabouts. 199 here. Hold on, she's back to the west on Rucatan Road. They tried to ram her, but they missed. I don't know who that was. It was an unmarked with some flashing lights on it. We are eastbound on North Dixie Highway. If someone can communicate to this Perrysburg Township unit behind me to come take the one position, I'll give it up. Ran the red light at Fort Meigs Boulevard, westbound. traffic light at Nevis Commons and Jefferson Street through that intersection. We're coming up to the Virgin Diamond here at 75, 475 split. We're going to get back on 475 southbound. Be able to communicate with whoever's behind me to take this lead. Yeah, I got a car trying to play police and not let them through. We're northbound. Yeah, I just caused a 31 with them. 4911 rammed them. They kept going. Trying to play police and not let them through. We're northbound. Yeah, I just caused a 31 with them. 4911 rammed them. They kept going. Perrysburg Township has this pursuit. I'm second in line.
75-120.
I'm third in line now. I'll let two Perrysburg guys take this in case something happens or I need to fall out. But we're still northbound. Traffic's light. Speeds are 150. Taking 201A. 201A going forward. Get stuck here in traffic. Traffic move forward. We're going to be continuing northbound under the overpass here. I'll give you a direction here. Now we're going to be westbound on 25. Yeah, they just took a pit on it.
Concerned about hair loss? You're not alone. Olivia Skincare and Medicine Hat is the look.
Stealing from Dick's.
Bar bag, $100 bar bag.
I'm down here, Mike.
Thanks, guys.
Get caught up to do it too.
Thank you, guys. Hey, take
All the way up here.
Females in custody. We're at 75 and 25 inch exit.
Woo! Y'all got a big reward, huh?
You got a felony.
Big reward.
Go to prison now for stealing some clothes.
Guess what? Slap on the wrist.
All the truck stops over here.
First time. Offense. Never did.
Nope, not in Hancock County.
Wrong county, honey. You're not in Lucas County anymore.
Yeah.
Just verify you need one in custody.
My car up. One in thing. Sorry about the new car, Lieutenant. Good job. We're stationary at the trail in 75.
That's how you do it. No damage. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm pumped right now. I'm so pumped.
Best lawyer. Hancock and Lucas everywhere, baby.
Yeah, I'm on one.
Everywhere. See y'all soon. Great job.
Thank you.
You ain't but a with a badge. All of y'all.
Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Good work. Good work, officer. Good work. Fucking dumbasses. For a fucking purse. Y'all slow as fuck. Did all that shit for a purse and they just fucked my car up. Hey! Hey! I'm trying to get open the door.
There it is. Some pictures.
All for a little fun.
Yeah, for a misdemeanor. Kind of dumb, but
You need help with.
I got a tow truck coming. I'm just gonna get our evidence here and go from there. So I've got a whole bunch of Stanleys, some clothes, like a black rubber bag, a purple rubber bag, and a plastic bag with clothes. Does that sound about right? That's all the stuff she stole. Stupid. I know. Why do they do this?
And he keeps touching my motherfucking wallet like you about to touch my money. Why is y'all in my money? What's wrong with y'all? Fucking pigs. Let's take my phone off the hood, please.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. You're not getting it though. So.
I mean, I just want to call and make sure my baby back to my daughter. That's it.
If you would have stopped in Findlay, and we would have wrote you a court date, and you would have left, and then you could have called your dad or your baby dad
I
and your
didn't
daughter.
know how Philly works, so I wanted to get to Toledo.
Toledo, and now what's
And
happened?
then I
You
went
got
to
a film.
Perrysburg, and then I'm like, Perrysburg, so I was like, let me get to Toledo.
It's terrible excuses. All right, but no, you're not going to use your phone anytime soon. So sit tight, enjoy the
Well, I
calmness.
had a newborn baby. I just need. Can you call him?
Let me tell you something right now. I am being. Don't give a. Okay, you know how many lives you're just putting in danger out there? Myself, all these officers, all the citizens out there, and then you're worried about your little baby. You're gonna sit home and take care of him like a good mom.
I am.
Piece of
Yeah, tear your motherfucking up. Y'all lucky, bitch. Snap it. Damn. Seatbelt. Child.
The suspect, identified by her DMV photo as Angelica, was taken to Hancock County Justice Center. According to court documents, she was charged with 2 counts of failure to comply with an order and theft. Despite her threats of having the best lawyers, she was assigned a public defender, and her bond was set to $25,000. Her trial date is set for August 25th, 2025, which will be her first case in Hancock County. However, a search of her case history in neighboring Toledo County revealed 17 different motor vehicle violations, including one for having an unbuckled child in her car.
Now, what will make a simple Dick's Sporting Goods retail theft call spiral into a multi-police agency pursuit? The answer is pretty simple: failure to take accountability and running. And some might think that the more police that are involved might get this resolved quicker, but that's not always the case. And the biggest issue in this Ohio incident wasn't the escaping criminal. It was the inability of the officers to communicate to each other. And trust me, it wasn't because of bad police work. Because imagine, just for argument's sake, there's 4 different departments with their own radio systems, their own supervisors, and their own pursuit policies, and they're all chasing one suspect. It could be confusing and chaotic. Commands can be missed, missed, and units may double up or be left behind. But in Minnesota, all law enforcement channels are digital, which allows them to have statewide channels for pursuits called LTACs, allowing every officer in the state to hear a chase if needed. Additionally, there are other statewide tactical channels that allow police, fire, and medics to be all on the same channel, talking about the same incident. The beauty of Minnesota's system is whenever an officer goes into pursuit, every other officer in the state immediately hears it. But I'll leave you with this. If Minnesota can build a system that unites cops, medics, and firefighters on the same channel, what's stopping these other states? Is it politics, funding, or just a lack of will from the people in charge? So of course, let us know what you guys think. Should all states adopt the unified radio system, or is it just part of the job?